Hello Leo, happy birthday to everyone out there. I hope you have a wonderful birthday month. Sending you all my love and blessings from Amsterdam here. So we are going to do the he said she said game for August. So one of the messages that I was getting through for you guys is that you are getting frustrated because someone is withholding information from you. There has been a long stagnation and someone just does not want to budge here. All right, and you are being warned here to hold your temper, because if you are going to act out of frustration or make decisions out of anger and frustration, things are just going to get worse on the situation. All right, there could be like a huge tower moment that could be coming up if you lose your temper some kind of way. So you really need to try to take a time out of the situation. If you feel that anger coming up, you need to, like, I know how it feels, because sometimes you just want to, explode at it and then just like, see where the ship falls. But in this situation, you are being really asked to take a step back and just to, think of the situation alone instead of like trying to get their information. This person is trying to trigger you to get to that point perhaps, but you need to outsmart that. All right, like just look at it strategically and not give this person what they want from you. All right, because there's definitely some kind of, you want to know an answer, you want to know a truth, you want to know something. And yeah, you've been waiting for this. You want to move forward. You want to move on with whatever the situation is. You are being guided or asked to contemplate before you make that decision. Once again, do not make decisions when you are angry. You will regret it. Perhaps you've already made that decision when you were angry and you're now like contemplating because you can't seem to move on from the situation. All right, so be careful. Because if that's the case, I feel like it's going to come back around like somewhere in November or something, or whenever Mercury is going to go in retrograde again, October. And that's not something you want to solve it, and with clear mind, clear thinking, taking a break and resting and healing, you will solve the problem more easily than be like, okay, you know what, let the chips fall down. Whatever is going to come out, let it come out. I can assure you that's not going to be working, because you have to revisit it again and like fix it anyway. So why would you do that, right? So, see? King of Swords and the Sun card. There are you. So leave this kind of energy behind. Be as diplomatic as you can be, strategic as you can be, and clear-minded as you can be, all right? As peaceful as you can be. And that way you can stay in your power. You can find more vitality, more fun, more joy out of the situation. And there is definitely positivity coming, because the Sun is the most positive card in the deck, which is also you. All right. So let's just see what we got going on. This is again the Art of Love deck, my favorite deck, and I have here a new deck from Tori Hartman. Ooh. Chakra Wisdom deck. So it's a very good deck. So let's see. Knight of Pentacles, slow moving energy. There is movement, even though it might not be visible for you. You're waiting for someone's decision. Either you need to make a decision and you're trying to, there are some red flags here is what I feel as well, that you're trying to ignore in order for you to gain more perspective and more information out of the situation. You are a bit conflicted. Someone might be also blocking you from making a decision, or you feel like you're waiting for someone to make a decision, and that's kind of like not the feeling that fire signs like to deal with, right? Like we're just like, what do you mean? Like, am I waiting for you to make a decision? Hell no, it's just like hell break loose, right? So, but things are moving slowly. I feel like in the past there has been a lot of conflicts, all right? A lot of outside influences that have been trying to interfere, and a lot of jealousy as well involved from other people trying to meddle in your situation, which you had to withdraw from and leave some kind of a group of people perhaps behind, or your friends, or people that have been not genuine towards you. And maybe you're in the state of like, okay, I need to close myself off to see who is in, who is not, what am I going to make a decision on. And there has been just a lot of delays here, a lot of delays. Let's see what's going on. Someone is holding back how they feel about you. They're not sharing their feelings. They're not sharing their emotions with you. And it's kind of like I said, frustrating you. Some of you are dealing with that same energy where you're not showing that energy towards your partner or whomever you're dealing with, and they're getting very frustrated. Someone is quite hurt. I feel like this is definitely vice versa. Keep in mind, guys, there are a lot of people watching these videos, so always think the other opposite side as well. So here we have the Temperance and the Ace of Cups. Someone is deeply in love here. Oh, wow. Someone really wants to make things right with you, all right? Whatever it was, if there was a fallout, this person really wants to come back around to you. This is a Sagittarius, or may have tried to come back around to you. This is someone that may have been juggling two people in the past, and now they come back around and you're just like, oh wait, no, you know, no, that's like, you cannot do that to me. You cannot go to your ex and then come back around if things don't work out. Like, things do not work like that. But there is a deep feeling here. There is a deep attraction here. All right. And I feel like you've waited a long time to see where this is going in the past. And you were the one probably that got blocked some way, one way or the other. If this person was not dealing with anyone else, because that's definitely not for a lot of you or many of you, this person was very busy with a lot of things in their own life, and they did not have enough time for you in the past, and now they are trying to create that time. I feel like this is an energy of like, well, I do need love in my life, so who am I kidding? Who am I fooling? This is definitely a soulmate connection as well. That's what I feel. This is a deep soulmate connection. See, that's diplomatic Leo. That is making decisions. You are cold, you're detached, you're very, as I said, you're moving strategically here. With the Five Swords reversed, no more head games, no more mind games, no more playing any kind of way. You're withdrawing yourself from anything toxic that has been trying to interfere with your mental state or your feelings. You're getting ice cold here, like, oof. I'm seriously saying like ice cold. I'm hearing like ice cold, baby. But this is also seeing that the way that you have been reacting to the situation by ignoring the situation at first is not going to help you move forward either. So that's why you're making decisions now, or you're about to make clear decisions to cut loose in the situation and come to terms that neither of you have won in this situation, and that a peaceful resolution is needed here. So you might just throw like don't throw out your throat chakra, don't do that. You might just like try to clear up your throat chakra, because there is going to be a very significant conversation that you're about to have where you need to be very calm, because there are going to be a lot of triggers, either come from your end or their end, both of you, because there is so much heavy load from the past mind games that someone would say something and you'd be like, no. You know, you can just lose your temper there. So be mindful of that. Try to calm yourself and ground yourself and be clear-minded. Be very clear-minded. Could also be dealing with an Aquarius or Gemini or Libra. Wow, look at that. Yeah, this is exactly what I said. Two of Pentacles reversed to the Ten of Cups. exactly what I said. This person has been either dealing with someone else, or I feel like it's not someone else. I feel like this person had a strong need to protect their own territory as well. That's also like your kind of energy, but like maybe that's why you've been attracting that energy, trying to have this ego battle between both of you, like who can be more independent, who can be more focus on their career, who can do it better, like some kind of like that kind of things could be going on. Like I do this better, like I handle this better, and that might have gone out of hand at some point. That's absolutely normal. But this person has been trying to go back and forth on a situation, try to be flexible in a situation where they did not have enough energy of time for you, and now they're coming to their senses of like, okay, well, dealing with both situations is not going to help me move forward or get anything valuable out of the situation. So love or emotional fulfillment is much better. So if this person was a bit materialistic maybe in the past, they are coming out of that situation. All right. And it's funny because the past is the Ace of Cups and the current is the Ten of Cups. That's like a wish fulfillment coming in. This person may have just, usually they go through something terrible. It's like, oh, this and that. But this person is like quite opposite. They already been through something terrible, and now they're just like enjoying life, enjoying their environment, their feelings, their work. Like everything is going so much smoother for them, is what I'm seeing here. What is the blockage? See, Nine of Pentacles and someone's emotionally very independent here. And that's something that that could be you, and it could be both of you, like I told you before. Wow, look at that. All kings here. King of Wands. King of Wands. Emotional independence is definitely a major theme for you. Let me see. Ten of Pentacles in the reversed. Ten of Swords in the reversed. These are a lot of tens here. There are 3 tens here. So this person is definitely feeling that they've kind of like betrayed your loyalty in a sense as well. And it's hard for them to overcome this. And if you betrayed them, it's still the same energy. But like, I feel like they had to withdraw here. They had to put someone here on hold in order to fix their own situation without giving any heads up about how they feel about the situation, and just making things worse just to protect their kind of image, or just to protect their independence, protect their territory, like I said. And now they're trying to release some kind of a loss, and that loss is actually the understanding that they can't get material happiness. All right. And that's something that this person really needed to go through. And then the split up perhaps happened, where you felt like a disconnect, and this person was much more involved or much more focused on their emotional well-being, that helped them understand that emotions are much more important than just like having that material need again. Hopes for Leo, please. 9 of Wands. 8 of Wands. this is like a feeling of, I hope I can get through to this person. Like, that's like what I'm seeing. Like, you're kind of like tired of explaining them where you're coming from, and this is the energy switch where you are like, okay, perhaps I need to change my approach. Perhaps I need to change my tone. Perhaps I need to change my my feelings towards the situation, because I can't seem to get through to this individual. Like, when are you going to understand that that the loss is not a loss? The most important thing is the emotional abundance. That kind of energy. It could be anything else, of course, but I feel that frustration, but you need to hold on. You are holding on as well. All right. And you want some more open communication. You want things to flow naturally again, all right? You want that communication to surge in again. And you also want some direction to go at. Like, okay, where are we going next? Like, how do we take care of this situation? And can we just make sure that the energy keeps on flowing, that we don't like shut off after we talk about something and never open it up again? Like, stop pushing it under the rug here. The Hermit wanted to come out. So if this person has been too focused on details, I feel like there has been too much focus on details at work. Like, you know, that can get so, especially I'm a Sagittarius. So if you're dealing with someone that is like overly precise in like the details, you're just like, oh, can you just get over it? Like, can you just like, you know, take the risk, do something? And they're like, no, everything needs to be like, you know, perfect, you know. And definitely if you're dealing with some kind of, you know, the Virgo kind of energy, Cancerians, Virgos, like they can be very fixed signs. It can be, Cancer is not a fixed sign, don't get me wrong, but like if you're dealing with any fixed signs, 6 of Coins, oh wow, 8 of Swords in the reverse. So they feel as if they're never giving enough to the situation. Like whatever they do for you, it's never enough. Like they feel like they feel like people are taking advantage of them. Could have been something from the past. Like everyone is asking them for a favor, can you please do this? Can you please do that? Can you please like lend me this money, borrow me this money? Like la 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 la. And they're like, I can't. Like, you know, it's like blocking me of like freely giving anymore. So I feel like this person has been very generous in the past as well, and they've learned a lot of harsh lessons. So now they want to withdraw a bit. They want to withdraw a bit on that. Yeah. And if they have not been giving to you, this is still like a third party situation. It could be another relationship where they have been taken advantage of, or it could be still, like I said, their work that is asking them for too much detailed energy, and they feel like they give a lot but they don't get any support from their colleagues, and that's kind of like frustrating them. So they keep on focusing more and more to it, and you're just like, if you could just let it go and just relax, then you will be much more productive the next day at work. Like that's kind of like the energy that I'm seeing. Hopes for, no, why am I doing hopes? Sorry. Fears for, ooh, Ace of Cups, really? Really, Leo? You fear love? Wow, 4 of Pentacles. You fear to open up your heart as well. You fear that someone is not letting you in their heart, or you fear to give your heart away, to share your true emotions. You fear love. Like, what's going on with you? Leo, what is this? What is this? What's this? And then the Queen of Pentacles here. This is a fear of nurturing someone. This is a fear of, like, you know, when you get so hurt sometimes, this is quite normal. You know, when you give, and you nurture someone, you give them all they want, or like you how do you say that? Like, you spoil them, all right? And then you feel like you've been taken for granted. It's the same kind of energy, right? Now you are scared. You're like, no, I cannot give anymore. Like, you know, I'm not gonna express my love. I'm not gonna express my emotions. I'm just gonna hold on to it because I don't want to get hurt again. This is exactly what came out in your last reading as well. Like, something was heavy on your heart, but I feel now it's kind of like healing, all right? And maybe you're being afraid of that emotional outburst in your heart that comes up, as in like, oh, I feel like tinkling in my heart. Okay, no, I need to withhold again. No, okay, blockades. You know, that's kind of like the energy, because you don't want to go through that same cycle anymore. Wow. They fear losing their job. That's one thing for sure. This is the Eight of Pentacles in the reversed. Fear and losing opportunities at the work front. So they're constantly focused on their work. But please just make the relationship work. If you put things in balance with this Temperance card, the right energy will flow. This person has a fear of losing their safety, losing their, it could be like their savings, like maybe they've saved up and they're afraid to spend it that you both can do together, or just like a fear of losing their job, a fear of like losing something that will provide them from stability, all right? And they kind of like put their emotions on a back burner here, because they're like, you'll be there, you'll get there. If I can provide you from stability, how will we get the right relationship anyway? Like, this is more important. Outside influence for Leo. Ten of Swords. A betrayal. Five of Wands. Dear Lord. Dear Lord. Eight of Swords. Gosh. Who is this? Why do I have the feeling that this is completely something else, someone else? I mean, yes, I see here Ten of Swords, but it's still your outside influence. Ugh. This could be someone that has more to do with this other energy of the Five of Swords, actually. This is someone that is, I want to almost say like highly dangerous. I get this feeling of danger. This is someone that I don't even know how to say that in English though. This is a very jealous individual that really wants to make you end something. They're confused, they're a bit paranoid, they're very conflicting, and they don't have any shame to let you know that they will stab you in the back. This is not someone that would even like, this is kind of like an enemy that I'm seeing here. We will get into more detail with the extended, because this seems like a new energy that's going to come in. Nine of Cups, outside influence for them. The Fool. And the Magician. And the Sun. Okay, so this is very positive, Leo. This is absolutely very, very positive. I feel that this person wants to start over with you, and they will. I feel like they are going to move towards what they desire and release this fear of losing their stability with you, and they are going to make moves. This is someone that is going to take action towards you, and also start, you know, if they make promises to you to meet up or just to do this or that, they are going to make sure that they keep those promises, because I feel like what's going on energetically for them is that they are coming to their senses that they have been a bit foolish, and that their internal emotions are equally important as their work. All right, so something in their environment is going to go, like, it's going to fail. It might be that they don't get that job or opportunity that they've been longing for and fighting for and putting this relationship on a spell with. And just because that is not going through, they're just going to realize, like, okay, yeah, you know, let's not force this. Like, I'm forcing. Like, that's what I'm getting from this. Like, this person is going to realize that they have been forcing things, and that does not work like that. That they need some balance and create the life that they want to create with you, or, you know, in their personal energies. All right. I want to pull just one more card on this. You know what? I'm just going to pull this deck, and then we will move over to Vimeo. I do have the Sun card here. So if this person was holding back a lot, or too greedy, too stingy with their money as well, like not wanting to spend money, not this and not that, with the Sun card, they're finally releasing that, like releasing their restriction of, like, you know, that, like opening up their saving account. And be like, or giving you the credit card. Like, that's kind of what the energy that I'm doing. Like, you know what? Here, spend it. And like pain in their heart, like, okay, take it. And you just like take them and just get your Louboutins or something, you know what I mean? And then the next chapter of like fighting starts, like, I thought you were going to get some diapers with that, like, look. You're like, I'm sorry. Mama needs to feel good too, right? The Moon, I told you these are things that are hidden. I told you, this is another energy that is coming in, interfering, something in the dark, jealousy, deceit, deception. Okay, why am I, oof, and a message. Okay, I knew that it was a message, and it would be around your birthday, and it is someone from your past that is going to try to come sneak around just to get back in contact, but they have like alternative plans, all right? So be careful of a message coming in. Think twice before you answer, or what you answer, before you let this person in. All right. So, my dear Leos, I am going to continue this reading. The link is down in the description box below this video, and see you guys soon. Thank you and bye.